SS8 Motivation. Introduction. In the previous study session, you learned about the 14 principles of Henry Fayol, Peter's principle of administration, and the usefulness of principles of administration. However, educational administrators have to take caution in applying these principles in the discharge of their administrative duties. Administration is a process of getting things done to people. This shows that human resource is very important in the achievement of educational objectives. In this study session, you will learn about motivation, types of motivation and employees want in an organization. Learning outcomes for study section 8. At the end of this session, you should be able to define motivation, mention and explain types of motivation, enumerate employees' wants in organization. Concept of motivation. In the school system, the school administrator is expected to enlist the support of subordinates, that is teaching and non-teaching staff. This should not be true for us. He or she needs to understand his followers to be able to relate accordingly. The strategy through which the administrator elicits the support of subordinates to act willingly toward goal achievement is motivation. Motivation is derived from the word motive. Pareto mode, 1991. Define motivation as a proponent state that energizes and guides behavior. It is really measured directly, but is in fact from changes in behavior or even in attitudes. In his conception of motivation, Blount 1983 says motivation consists of a driving force, motive or state of need deficiency, which persuades and pushes a person to behave in a particular manner, or to develop a capacity for a certain type of behavior. People differ in their willingness to work hard and sustain action till the end. Thus, administrators motivate or influence people to make them willing to work. Motivation is not a behavior. Rather, it is a complex internal state that we cannot observe directly, but which affects behavior. It is concerned with all the inner striving conditions often described as drives, desires, and wishes, which make the individual. Motivation is rooted in human needs. The individual responds to needs by doing something about the needs. Therefore, motivation of people depends on the strength of their motives, needs, drives, or impulses. An individual has many competing needs or motives at a particular time. Only high-strength needs or motives can lead to activities. The process of motivation starts with a perceived need, which creates tension in the individual. Such individual will move in a certain direction in order to achieve the desired objective, which reduces the tension. Types of motivation. There are different types of motivation. Chandan 2006 explained four types as follows. Positive motivation towards a goal. Write this report and you get a bonus. S36 someone wants you to do it. Negative. Positive sustainable motivation. I really want to write this report. Write this report or you are fired. I really don't want to write this report. Intrinsic, you want to do it. 1. Positive motivation. This type of motivation involves proper recognition of effort and appreciation of contribution made by individual towards the organizational goals achievement. This motivation improves the standard of performance. Leads to good team spirit and pride. A sense of cooperation and a feeling of belonging and happiness. 2. Negative or fear motivation. This motivation is based upon force and fear and threats. That behavioral changes at times are due to fear of punishment or unfavorable consequences. A student could be motivated with fear of failing the examination. Is preparation for such examination is intensified because of fear. In other words, an employee's behavior could be modified based on his fear of being demoted, fired by the management. Though the fear of punishment or sanction might contribute to positive behavior among subordinates or employees. It is not recommended or considered that as a viable alternative in this century. It has been argued that punishment create a hostile state of mind affecting negatively the sense of loyalty and cooperation, which in turns result into low productivity. Three. Extrinsic motivation. This type of motivation is induced by external forces or factors. This have been subject of debate whether they really motivate the employees or simply move them to work and perform. The the include higher pay, fringe benefit, like retirement plans, profit sharing schemes, health and medical insurance, and so on. Four. Intrinsic motivation. It is concerned with the state of self-actualization, in which the satisfaction of accomplishing something worthwhile motivates the employee further. These are primarily non-financial rewards. This type of motivation can survive the test of time. Some of the intrinsic motivations are praise, recognition, responsibility, esteem, power, status, participation among others. Human needs stoke wants and motivation. From the discussion you can see that human needs or wants at times might be factors to reckon with if this wants or needs are met by the administrators. There is tendency for the subordinate to exert their energy on work assigned willingly and Filippo 1980 some of the motivation that employees wants to include one salary. This helps in satisfying psychological security and egoistic needs. Payer is required to cater for some of the needs by employees. The design of a monetary since it
opa, 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 opa,
or priority or priorities for this is as given priority by Abraham Maslow in his hierarchy of needs. The education administrator must understand this fact if the job security of the employee is threatened, his commitment is committed to the system, could be 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 lost system, could be lost them, 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 could be lost, could be lost, to 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 other, to other, to other to other organization, 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 other organization, the organization, the organization, 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 organization,